these scientists, these two tiny, mummified bodies with elongated heads and 3 fingers on each hand.
Okay, I did hear about this.
Yes.
I did.
Did you?
They showed the video
What?
of them.
Or is this like conspiracy?
No!
Okay.
They've called in scientists. They've called in scientists, people. Science. Okay. These were presented to the Mexico's Congress. So I guess not New Mexico. Oh. It's already debunked. Well, that just took all the air out of my sails.
Yeah, I do remember seeing they look like Yoda. They do. They look like Yoda. And I remember seeing, Ryan, can you please put up a photo of these?
Look at the little face.
Yeah. Well, so how did they debunk it?
It just says
Kind of looks like him.
it says a stunt. Hold on, let me
Yeah, see, as soon as they were unveiling
But
it,
why would you take it to Congress?
all I could think of, Hannah, is how do I know that's not a Yoda from Star Wars just in a freaking casket?
Did they find it in that pretty box?
No.
Okay,
It says
put
that
it in
they
pretty box.
claimed that they were found around 2017 in Peru.
That's so elaborate, people.
I
It's so elaborate.
Yeah.
You know what? I watched a reel today on Instagram, and it was like people are freaking. It was like a Ring camera, and it showed this like tall, lanky. It did not look like a human walking a girl into a forest that was being like gestured by like,
I've seen
and they're like. An unknown creature like kidnaps a girl or whatever, and I'm like, okay, that's probably her brother
Yeah.
and his friend.
Yeah.
Like,
Come on.
it's just people are freaking ridiculous with this crap. Hannah
I'm trying to figure out how they
debunked it.
confirmed.
Yeah. Now that I would be interested in because they took
See.
it to Congress. But how did they?
And they found it where?
Peru.
In Peru, supposedly in 2017, is what she said.
Yeah. Look at it.
Does it say? It's Yoda. Ryan, put a picture in.
It can't be Yoda.
I mean, it looks like Gollum. You know what? Actually,
Take that back. He looks like Gollum.
I think it's Gollum, and I am telling you right now, I did not like Gollum. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Weird.
Oh, they said that the DNA didn't match whatever this thing was, and it was conducted on
Wait, they
two
have
different things.
Hold on. They have DNA chilling from what that it was
Apparently.
to compare.
It says testing was not done on those two bodies in order to avoid damaging them, he said. Oh,
Well, there should just be. How they do it?
Well,
I don't know.
that doesn't
Apparently
make
they
sense.
have 3
though.
fingers. Oh, but this person's not worried. They have done absolutely nothing illegal.
Oh, good.
Good. The
Oh.
fact that you have to put that in there
Yeah.
kind of discredits
cool.
yourself.
Cool.
How the bodies arrived in Mexico is a question he says he cannot answer.
Interesting.
Yes.
So what's the okay. So what's the other one? Since this was a big old flop, what is the other Mexico one?
New Mexico?
New Mexico one.
New Mexico is an open carry state,
Oh,
and the governor was like, "You can't carry guns," but it's an open carry state.
Really?
Yes,
And law enforcement said, "We're not going to follow your ban.
literally.
Open carry all you like."
Yeah. I mean, if you're an open carry. That reminds me of Ryan's mom.
But something had happened. Something had happened recently. Oh my gosh, there was that shooting in North Carolina. They had students like what is it? Take cover. There was like a
At
student.
a baseball field.
No,
or
at a
football?
student at UNC, I think.
football game.
No,
Oh.
UNC,
I don't. know
University
what
of
that
North
means.
Carolina.
Okay, good. Not
Like-
at their football game.
No,
I saw
Shit,
that there was
this
a
must be
shooting
something
at
at
a
a
football
football
game.
She's really
She-
into the football game.
it has to be a football game.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
it's the football game. And I'm like, it's literally not the football game.
No.
She's like, but I'm
You're
pretty sure it's a
welcome.
football game. No, they literally, and then finally, like this whole, because it was like breaking news, right?
Yeah.
So it took over like all of the regular scheduled programming, and they were like, they eventually got students out, and they finally found one that was like, I know who it is, and then they had a picture of the student, and they were trying to find him, and it was a whole thing. I don't remember if anyone got injured. That was a while. It was a while ago. I can't believe I
So
didn't talk
how
about
is that
this.
connected
Yeah.
to Mexico?
Well, because of I think that
Open carry.
why did she immediately just like have this ban in place? Something had to have happened
Right.
Ooh,
that
yeah,
she was
okay.
like, no, we're banning all. I don't know if it was that. I feel like it was shortly. I mean, this has only been a couple weeks that shooting happened, which now I'm like, what? Let's see.
Oh, so now she's amended it. So now it's a temporary gun ban that is limiting it to just public parks and playgrounds in areas of high violent crimes.
What?
That
Doesn't make
there's,
doesn't
That
make
you
any
can't
sense.
open carry,
I guess,
right? That's what I'm assuming.
yeah, but I'm sorry.
Oh,
They probably carry a gun in a high crime area so they don't get robbed.
Yeah.
oh, this is even
I
worse.
would feel probably.
When did that happen? This was
Well, she amended it on Friday.
when did that? Because the shooting at UNC happened Wednesday, August 30th.
Oh, so that is recent.
Yes. So it was a freaking graduate student charged with murder and fatal shooting of associate professor.
They just went in to shoot their
Mhm.
professor.
For what reason?
That's
Does it say why?
insane.
Hold on.
The
and then
two
she
knew
am-
each other. Was a graduate student, same department, and oh, that's sad. Yeah, because it just says he was the professor he shot was a faculty advisor. Entered the courtroom Tuesday wearing it. He used the interpreter and was assigned because he's a citizen of China and is in the United States on a visa.
Good. So how
Said
did
the
he get
gun
a gun?
possession charge was related to
How
a
did he get a
9
gun?
Yeah.
9mm handgun. The firearm used in the shooting still has not been recovered.
How did he get the gun?
Shooting took place just after 1 p.m.
Shouldn't know.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
So
Doesn't
I'm
say
going to
yet.
say this. People are going to get upset with it.
Well, it's
Okay.
only like 200.
So, yes, it's true. But if you are going through the proper chain, like,
Yeah, but those people aren't criminals.
that's what I'm
That's-
saying. Like,
that's-
how did
yeah.
he get a fucking gun? If you're on a visa in this country, I'm pretty sure it doesn't come with a gun buying opportunity.
Maybe it does now.
That's
You
wild.
went through the proper channels to get
That's
to be
wild.
to be a.
To get a visa? No,
To
you
get-
don't. They just run it,
I mean, more than the person that our last.
or you just buy it.
It only took them an hour and a half to find him.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's good.
So the shooting took place after 1 p.m. Students were told to stay inside, take cover. Students saw armed policemen like searching,
Yeah.
and the suspect was taken into custody shortly after 2:30. And
Oof.
like they just talk about, I mean, this article, a CNN article, just talks about, how the students, lost trust, and you don't feel safe after that.
Yeah.
Going
no.
to school, like you're literally just chilling
Yeah.
in class, and then you hear gunshots. Like that is terrifying.
But he only shot the professor. So
That's what it sounded like. He
Yeah.
must have had beef with the associate
He
professor.
must have been failing that class.
Maybe,
Get over yourself.
and that's
Do
what
better then.
I like. So that's why I wonder if that is one of the reasons that she initiated this ban.
It says The governor announced an immediate implementation
Implementation.
of a 30-day ban of carrying firearms in public spaces or on state property in Albuquerque and the surrounding county,
When did that happen?
declaring gun violence to be a public health emergency.
For that.
What's the
That's a little
date
bit
of
a
that?
stretch. This says 4 days ago is when
The
this
article.
was updated.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like weird that happened, and then, however many weeks later in the news, there's this news segment about them banning, and who knows? They might not even be related. She may just be like, "There's too much
many
motherfucking rhyme in
murders,
this," which.
But once again, all of the people that go in to get a gun, they have a background check. They go through all of the proper. It's recorded that you have a firearm.
Uh-huh.
So if somebody wants to do something bad and doesn't want it to be traced back to them, they're going to get one illegally.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're open.
Any way they can.
You want. I don't know. I like the open carry. When I see someone come in to a retail store that I'm shopping in, and I see that they have a gun and it's on a holster.
Like, good,
I'm
I'll
like,
be
fuck
protected.
yeah. I am going to follow you around in the worst case, or I'm going to watch the exit doors, but I feel safer with you there. Like, unless I see this thug with his freaking pants, and I'm like, you probably have a gun.
You know,
and you don't know how to use
you
it.
And you don't know that they have it.
Or you,
and you don't know. So there was, James and I went to this little cafe, super cute, like mom and pop shop. We were just sitting there eating our sandwiches, and this guy walked in. He had, he had come on a motorcycle. So he had like a helmet, and he had like a backpack, like all that stuff, right? But he was strapping, like he had a gun in his holster. And I didn't really, I was like, oh, okay. All right, I see you. Don't say anything. No sharp.
Yeah.
But it was just like, it's like, I don't think that he's going to freaking whip it out and just start shooting us. Like,
No.
I mean, I don't, and that's the thing is like, you wouldn't be wearing it openly if you're going to do something you shouldn't be doing with it.
I think that too.
Yeah.
It's more shady when people are trying to hide
it.
it.
Yeah.
And not have a concealed and carry or whatever.
Yeah.
And like the world that we live in nowadays,
Yeah.
like one of our really good friends, she has 3 small kids, and she was like, I just got my conceal and carry. She was like, and I will be strapping because to protect my babies, because she's like, these are my they're the light of my life, like, and I will do whatever it takes to protect them, like their lives come before mine. And she was like, I will be carrying, like, I mean, it's just like you do not know what's gonna, like, people be crazy.
Yeah.
People are way crazy.
Yeah.
They should, a lot of people should probably be in mental hospitals. They be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But they hide it so well, you don't even know.
Yeah.
Like you just don't. Like you have no idea who you're, and that's why James is like, you need to calm down because you might be facing crazy.
know.
You don't know who
Yeah,
you're
you
facing in this
don't.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they may just straight up like that girl that cut at the porta john.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh, seriously.
You didn't know that
Yeah,
you were going
you
to get your ass handed
Yeah.
to you
Gonna-
And
by a
That's true.
psycho.
I don't know really who got their ass handed to them more. I don't know who
I think
won
it
in
was
that
the
fight.
girl who started the fight got her ass handed
Good.
to her.
Yep, I do too.
I think
I
so.
think the daughter
I think she whooped some
fucked
ass.
some shit up.
I think we're gonna watch it after
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
stop this and
Yeah.
see who won.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess thanks Hannah for bringing that up and
Thank-
debunking that real quick.
Yep,
We started at aliens and ended with guns. So
I know.
Glitchy charm.
It was great. Thank you so
here in the
Yes.
for real. All right, bye.
much. Bye.